When was the last time you met up with a bunch of friends and had a really good laugh? When was the last time you enjoyed a game or enjoyed something cultural like at a theatre, or just enjoyed going out for a walk with friends or with a friend and just being really social and just going out and just really feeling the love from your friendship groups? Welcome to day 78 of my 90-day mental, emotional, spiritual well-being series. Now, this piece of coaching is around friendships, your friends and social. So friendships and social. So it's a really important area of life. So this is why I've given it just a video all on its own, because we can spend so much time focusing on our business, our wealth, our finances, keeping fit, doing stuff for ourselves, and obviously, which is important, but to have that interaction with other people, to have that social engagement, to express your ideas and your thoughts and listen to other people and just be around others who are like-minded and also who have very different thoughts and ideas is really, really vital to our growth, to that kind of sense of connection, to our significance as well, right? Other human needs which are really important for us. And whilst there's been a period of maybe not being able to engage so much socially as we once were able to do, maybe there's been quite a lot more engagement online, via Zoom, via messaging, or other ways that you can keep in touch with people if you can't physically see them. And not being able to physically see them actually has had quite a big emotional impact. So in this area of life, which is friendships and social, and really I'd add on that emotional connection as well, figure out where you are right now. So what does that look like for you right now in your current state and in your current being? How engaged have you been on a daily basis with somebody else that you enjoy their company with? All right, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be an online friend, it could be somebody that you work with. Okay, so what are you doing in that area? How strong is that area for you? On a scale of 0 to 10, where are you on friendships and social and that emotional connection? And list all the ways currently that you are engaging in that. Now, we have different personality types. So some people might be quite extroverted and quite outgoing and really enjoy the company of others and really find that they can top up their energy when they are in company. And they love parties, they love being around people in a social situation, they love networking, meeting new people. They really feel that their energy is topped up and when in that space, and even if it's online, okay, they love engaging. So there is that aspect, which is a more extroverted personality type. You might be more of an introverted personality type, where just the thought of being in a crowded room is like, it's like, you just prefer your own company, or you prefer to just engage with one or two people on a more sort of intimate level, on a more kind of quieter, personalized level. And you get your energy really from having time out to yourself and not being in around other people, not being an observer of what else is going on or taking part in sort of where there's a lot of people and a lot of engagement. Neither is right, neither is wrong, neither is one better than the other. It's just what our personal preference is. So in spite of that, so whether you are extroverted or whether you are more introverted, we have a need to be around other people. We have a need to engage, to share our thoughts and our feelings, to express them with another human being. And the physicality of it as well. There is when we are actually connecting with somebody, hugging them, when we're just feeling that physical intimacy, oxytocin is released, chemical is released in our body, which is the hug chemical, if you like. and it just feels really good. And we know that we feel really good when we are able to hug somebody or be in their presence, or just feel the laughter coming up, or just listen to the different the different sounds and engagements. And it can be with younger members of your family as well, or younger children, teenagers, older people who are in your family or in your social circle. So getting that mix in your world, just see where you are with that right now. Just see where you are and score that from a 0 to 10. And then think about what you would really love. Are you really missing hanging out with girlfriends? Are you missing having afternoon teas? Are you missing going to a game or going to a concert? Is it something that you really enjoy and you would love to do again? Or just having a dinner party, hanging out and just being around friends, having a picnic, having a barbecue. Is there something that you would really love to have happen more? You really want more of that engagement. Going to networking meetings, meeting new people, traveling and meeting people while you're overseas as well. So just really think, get a pen and piece of paper and really write down what would be your sort of ideal around this area of life, of friendships, social, and that emotional connection with others. What would be the way that you would like it? Okay, so just really write down where you are with that. And then compare the two. And you're looking at the gap. So how big is that gap? Or how small is it? Is it kind of where you want it to be right now? Are you scoring pretty well on this? Are you kind of thinking, well, you know what? I'm actually quite liking the level of engagement I've got with others right now, and it's very similar to how I actually want it to be. It's pretty much ideal. Or is there a bigger gap and you're like, oh, it's just, I just really want to be able to see more people. I want to be able to see the people in my life. I want to be able to engage more with them. So if there's a bigger gap, then this is where we need to get some action steps in place. So have a look. What are some things that you could put in place? How are you feeling right now around this gap? What is that? Why is it important to you? What would you, how is it a driver? Why are you committed to taking some action and to doing something around bridging that gap? What is important to you? How is that going to make you feel when you are able to do that? So by taking some action steps, such as, some ideas, could you arrange a family Zoom call? Could you get on FaceTime? Could you meet in a mutually convenient place? Could you set up a virtual dinner party? Could you get onto some groups where there's discussions that go on every week, or some kind of forum where you are able to not just listen in and be a passive observer? Or maybe that is what you would love. Maybe you would just love to just see other faces and hear conversations and just observe that. Or maybe you would like to take part. So just have a look. There's so many different things now that we can get involved with, that you can start to do, and just make a list and see how you can start meeting some of those needs to fill the gap, to bridge that gap. And it could be something that you do on a daily basis. Is there somebody, could you have a look through your friends list and just literally send them a voice note? So instead of just typing out a message, which in itself might be a big step of, a new step for you, you could send a voice note and just say, hi, I read you're doing this and this, sounds really good, I'm just sending you some love, just having a little, a few thoughts coming your way, hugs coming your way. So a voice note, oh my goodness, imagine if you received a voice note, you would listen to it straight away, right? And how would that make you feel? And you would probably reciprocate, and it's really lovely to do that. Or you can send a video message, right? So just literally record a message and send that out, to a friend who is just on your mind, because everybody loves receiving messages and thoughts and good wishes, and it's a really thoughtful thing to do. You could even send a card in the post, I'm thinking of you, or a little gift. Just all of these things, just imagine that they were happening to you and for you, right? How that would make you feel. So bridging this gap, a few different ideas for you to do. You know, it's a really important area for nurturing our soul. You know, that connection, friendships, and socializing. I will see you in the next video.